We got time, but no money. But there ain't nobody stopping us. We got bills, but no dollars. But now we don't really give up. No, we don't really give up. Living for that ray of light. Life can be beautiful. Life can be beautiful.
This should look pretty familiar to you guys. This is my split screen view of Walmart and Kroger. Those are the two shopping options that she has here in our area. And this week, I'm going to start with the grocery store. We're going to put some items in the cart. I was so excited to do this with her this week just because last week was so much fun. So we're going to get started with Walmart. And as you can see, I already have one item in the cart, and that is, whoops, actually, I need to change this. I need to take out the 1% because she doesn't want 1%. She wants whole milk this week. So we're going to go in and put in organic milk. And again, guys, I don't know if it's just, I know it's just probably my area, but the organic $5.68 a gallon milk is still $1 a gallon here. So I know I personally am maximizing on that. I don't know if you guys saw in my personal grocery haul and meal plan from last Saturday, I bought 3 of these, and because they are in the white container and they're not exposed to light, they don't expire until June. So I am legitimately going to have a garage refrigerator full of organic milk. But believe it or not, those 3 gallons I bought were down to our last one, and we already had a gallon in the fridge. My boys go through so much milk, but this week's not about me. Let's get back to this. So milk. Then at Kroger, well, let's just stick to Walmart for now. She also wants some more of the Pioneer gravy mix for breakfast bowls. You guys have seen this in her, she wants the country gravy mix right here. You guys have seen this in other weekly plans for her. She really, really loves these breakfast bowls, and she loves that she has the ability to kind of play with them and tweak them and put different things in them. So she also needs eggs, but we're going to get those at Kroger. And then she needs some Jiffy mix. If you're from the South, I don't even need to explain this. She's going to get 2 of these. And then she needs some more, well, she doesn't need. So she has cream of mushroom soup from previous hauls. We've actually put 3 cans of it into her pantry, but because she's going to be using some this week, she wants to put an extra can in her pantry and then buy a can if possible. So these are wants right here. These definitely aren't the needs, but we're going to go ahead and grab those. She needs 1 pound of navy beans. She's going to use dry beans to make something this week. This is 32 ounces of pinto. Down here, you see the 1 pound of navy beans. We're going to grab those for her. She needs a loaf of sourdough bread. They have one for $1.98. Let me see, there it is, 24 ounces. When we compared this one to this loaf, this one's 24.3 ounces, and it's $1 more, so we're going to go with this one. She needs turkey gravy. Y'all are going to be so impressed with her meal plan this week. And the one that she picked, I don't see it. It was in a jar. All right, so there's chicken. I'm looking for the turkey gravy. Y'all stop me. Holler out loud. Not that I'll hear you, but it'll be fun. I don't see the turkey gravy here. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go up here, and we're just going to pick chicken. It's all the same, right? No, I'm just kidding. Don't get all, whoa. Okay, so we're going to grab that gravy. And then the other thing that she's going to grab is a turkey breast. And I'm going to explain this to you guys. I just misspelled breast. That speaks well of my nursing degree. Okay, so we're going to grab, if you've never seen these before, Butterball makes a ready-to-roast boneless turkey breast that is 3 pounds of nothing but meat. And it is the lean white breast meat. How many times can I say breast in this video? And you literally take it from the freezer in the bag and put it into the oven. When we're talking about easy and convenient, it doesn't get any better than this. You literally take it straight from the freezer to the oven. So we're going to grab one of these, and this is our meat for the entire week that we're going to be purchasing. So in addition to that, she needs some ranch dressing mix, the dry. And I personally do not like the Walmart brand of the dry dressing mix. She says that she can't tell the difference when she's using it. So we're going to grab that for her because it saves her almost, 65-70% from one packet to the other. She also needs 1 block of cream cheese. And we're going to buy the Walmart brand. It's 80 cents for 1 or $1.58 for 2. We'll grab 1. And then she's going to need a few other veggie items, but we're going to look at Kroger because I honestly can't remember where we bought those at. Okay, so Kroger's this week. If you've looked at the circular, they have strawberries on sale, 2 pounds for $3. That is a fantastic deal. Let's see. Strawberry. Where's their strawberries? Hang on, y'all. I got to maximize this and go into the weekly ad because it started today. And I swear to y'all, on the very front page was strawberries. No joke. Yes, right here. A big pack. $2.99. Strawberries. Okay. Tell me why I can't find strawberries. There they are. Okay. We want, instead of paying $2.50 for 1 pound, we want this big pack down here for $2.99. In addition to those strawberries, we're going to grab some hash browns for those yummy, yummy breakfast bowls. And we like the $1.67 ones right here. And we're also going to get our eggs at Kroger because there is a digital coupon making 18 eggs, $1.79. You guys have seen this before. Here is the little green button. You click on it. It tells you you get 40 cents off. Make sure that coupon is clicked. That brings this total down to $1.79 for 18 eggs. I feel like I'm like on the game show. All right, the next thing on the list is cheese. And I couldn't remember if it was cheaper at Walmart or if it was cheaper at Kroger. And I know, let's see, so it's $1.67 for 8 ounces of the shredded cheese here. And let's see how much it is for 8 ounces at Walmart. I remember it was really close. I just can't remember who was cheaper. Obadi, obada, life goes on. Okay, so 8 ounces here is $1.98. However, 16 ounces, which is 2 bags, is $2.77. So here's where you have to have a gut check, y'all. For 90 cents more, you can double your cheese. Is that a thing? Double your cheese. Okay, so for 90 cents more, you can get this big bag. That's exactly what we're going to do. So we're going to do the same thing with the mozzarella. Now, she does have some mozzarella left from last week's haul, but it's planned. She has plans for it because she absolutely went bonkers bananas over those garlic bread French bread pizzas. Delish. Okay, so we got our cheddar, we got our mozzarella. The next thing that we need to get are frozen peas and frozen green beans. Now, if we can get that in a mix, all the better. So we're going to get frozen peas. going on both screens here because I honestly can't remember. And yes, it's only been a little while since she and I did this. I can't remember if there was a peas and carrots and green bean mix that we bought a big bag of. Yes. So see this 12 ounces of mixed veggies that has corn, peas, green beans, and carrots in it. That was the mix that we were looking for because one of the recipes she's using calls for frozen peas and frozen green beans, but fresh carrots. And she's like, why would I do that? Why wouldn't I just get the mix? Good point. So she needs 2.5 cups of those veggies for the recipe. And if you look on here, 2/3 of a cup times 4 servings, right? So that's 8/3 or 2 2/3 cups. So that's as close to 2.5 as we need for that recipe. And it's so easy because this measure, she'll just be able to dump the whole bag in. So we got our frozen veggies. Now we need some produce. We need some celery, and I will show you guys the price difference. And this is something you need to check every single time that you grocery shop and price compare because prices change. You get one stalk of celery here for $1.29, but there's a coupon. What? So the coupon says $2 off of $7 in produce. Let's see if we can make that happen because these two are already close in price. We're going to add that $1.29 and we're going to start ourselves a little calculator and keep it right on top of our Walmart. We're going to add that $1.29 and we're going to keep going because we do need more produce. We need carrots and we want the big carrots, not the baby carrots. So we're going to grab a bag of whole carrots. And you guys, a pound is a pound, right? So I'm going to come down here to 2 pounds for $1.89 because she's been taking carrots as a snack in her lunch. So we're going to grab 2 pounds of carrots. She needs some onions. And I feel like we're graduating a little bit because we've been buying 1 onion at a time. She's ready for a 3-pound bag. Yes, she is. I feel like I should be playing some pomp and circumstance. Oh, I got to catch up over here. So $1.99 and 1.0, bugger me. What were my carrots? Y'all were supposed to help me remember. Are y'all yelling at me? You didn't add it in the calculator. Okay, so my carrots were $1.89. So we're up to $5.17. We still need mushrooms. We're just going to get a small pack of mushrooms. We're actually going to find the cheapest ones they've got. $2.79 kind of looks to be the cheapest, y'all. That's a lot to me. And for what she's using them for, like I would almost say buy canned. Did we do that this morning? Oh, no, we didn't. We bought fresh because it was for a recipe. Okay, so 8 ounces of mushrooms. Well, there's $2.39, but they're pre-sliced. Maybe that's what she bought. $2.19. Bam, that's what we did. Okay, so mushrooms. Oh, come on, Crystal. $2.19. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? See that? My memory does work. Okay, so after mushrooms that I just made room smush, we're going to get bananas. She's been enjoying having some bananas in the morning with her breakfast. And she, again, only wants 4. Okay. And 4 times 23 cents is 92 cents. And then she wants some salad mix. She does not want to wash lettuce and dry lettuce and all of that. She doesn't have a salad spinner, so she really just wants salad mix. But she wants more than 1 bag because the recipes that are planned for this week, she'd like to have a little bit of salad on the side with most of her meals and possibly have a little bit of salad to take for lunch. So from a salad mix perspective, it looks like our best bet is going to be up here. There's 8 ounces here and 9.5 ounces here for close to the same price. And that's about the best that I see here. I'm going to maximize this and make sure I'm not missing anything. You used to be able to get like a big bag, like an 18-ounce bag. Maybe that was at Walmart and I'm just in the wrong place. So let's do that. I've already met my $7 threshold, so we're going to be able to use that $2 coupon off. And I'm going to pop over here. There's an 18 ounce. This is what I was thinking of. This premium romaine, 18 ounces of salad mix, and that will allow her to have plenty of salad. So here's where we're at. At Kroger, we are sitting with a grand total. Goodness, my computer does not like mornings, I have decided. We are sitting at a total of $15.13, and you have to remember that those digital coupons are going to come off of that total. So we have $2 for the veggies and 40 cents for the eggs. So we have $12.73 in our Kroger cart. We have $30.47 in our Walmart cart. Now, this is all grocery. There's nothing coming out of any other categories, and we're sitting with a total of $43.20. Her weekly grocery is $46.75. She has $3.55 left, and off of her wants list, I think that we could maybe get 1 or 2 things. So, one of her wants was some oranges. And she just wanted a couple. And I can't remember where they were cheaper. But we did decide to go ahead and get her. Oh, there I go again. Here I go again on my own. Okay, orange. So I can't remember where they were cheaper. Somebody had them for a better price. Okay. So 78 cents for a pound of navel oranges versus 72 cents for 1 orange. And I can't remember if this, yeah, it didn't break it down by pound. So what we did was we added 2 oranges because navel oranges are generally a decent size. She wants to get up to the point where she can buy like a whole bag of clementines. But right now she got 2 pounds for $1.56 as opposed to 3 pounds for $4.34, which tells you it's $1.45 a pound. So we just held tight there with the oranges. She also wanted some ice cream. And this rounded out her budget, you guys. Out of the things on her wants list, she wanted 1 tub of ice cream and she wanted the caramel cookie dough, chocolate chip cookie. Wait, no, where was it? It was one of the 197 ones. The fudge, was it the fudge trucks again? Okay, so we're going to get her the fudge trucks because I do believe that's what she got this morning. I was picking on her. So here's where we're at. $32.44 for Walmart. So let's pull that up. $32.44. And at Kroger, we are sitting with $16.69, but we're going to take off the $2 for the produce and the 40 cents for the eggs. And look at that, $46.73. We are 2 pennies under budget. All right, you guys, I'm going to stop this and take you over and show you how we came up with the meals and what her meals are going to look like for this week and coming in right at budget for a deliciously planned out week. So let's take a peek at the menu plan that we have for her this week. This is my Happy Planner Big. It's just where I keep extra note pages. It's where I keep kind of my draft and my copy of stuff that we do related to her budget so that I don't get it mixed up with any of my stuff. And we're just going to turn over, hang on, let me get there. This week, let's take a quick peek at maybe last week so that everybody will see kind of what it looked like. last week, this is where we were at with her stuff. She was able to get quite a bit of her wants and some household toiletries, some cosmetics, some pets. So last week's budget included all of those categories, and she still came in right around $100 for the week. We did take our notes down here at the bottom as to what we had in the freezer, what I was carrying forward. So we carried through 1 pound of ground beef, 1 of the 6 pieces of chicken legs and thighs. We added 3 meals of the 2 chicken breasts in each meal. Plus we added the extra garlic bread because she was able to get 2 of those because the sauce and the cheese would make for 2, as well as the pepperoni. So this week, I just did it on a note paper that comes, Happy Planner note pages, just because I have a ton of it and I wanted to use it. So I'm going to go through this with you guys. Let me move my candle back over. Okay, so at the top, I wanted it to follow more of a logical thought process for me. So instead of having what we were carrying over at the bottom of the page, I wanted it up here at the top of the page. So as you can see, we carried over 3, so there's 3 boxes here, and we can check those off as we use them, of the 2 chicken breasts each. Then we carried over 1 pound of ground beef, 6 pieces of the chicken thighs and legs, bone in, skin on, the ham bone, and the garlic bread loaf. I put our grocery budget at the top here. For groceries, we have $46.75. For eating out, we have $17.50. So we start every week with the conversation of whether or not she wants to use her eating out budget for eating out, or whether she wants to add it to her grocery, or how she wants to manage that. And then we start our conversation with, well, what do we have? So we went through what we've carried over. And guys, this is just stuff that we've carried over since we started this process a few weeks back. So these are things that even on her reduced budget, we've been able to put into the freezer and save. And she's actually developing quite a little stash of individual leftovers. She had some of these really cool containers that I want to try and find. They're like a cardboard container. She got them at a place here that's called Ace Mart, which is a restaurant supply company. And she got them there, and they're just little cardboard containers with lids, and they stack. And it's what restaurants use for leftovers, and you can freeze them, and they can go straight from the freezer into the microwave. So I want to try and find some of those, because she's been putting leftover portions of certain meals in those and putting them in her freezer. So then we come up with our meal ideas. So we use this, we look at the sale paper, and we come up with our list of meal ideas. We also make a list based on those meal ideas of what items she already has that we could make those meals with. So this week in Kroger, they had Mission flour tortillas and Mission tortilla chips for 99 cents as their weekly deal, and that's a great deal, but we didn't need it for our meal plan. Now, am I personally picking some of those up? Yeah, I'm going to stock those in my pantry. She may go back if she has leftover money and do that deal as well, but we wanted to do this part first, and then if she has money left over, she can decide what she wants to do with that, or whether or not to put it towards her snowball. For breakfasts this week, she's going to do 2 overnight oatmeal, she's going to do 3 breakfast bowls, and she's going to do 2 yogurt parfaits / smoothies. This idea came from the fact that she had 3 of those individual yogurts left from last week, and she has granola, she has oatmeal because she bought the bigger container, and she has some diced ham in her freezer that she's going to thaw out with the ham bone anyway, so that'll go in the breakfast bowls. So this is what she decided to do for this week. For lunches, she's going to have these amazing turkey, bacon, avocado grilled cheeses that you make with garlic butter instead of regular butter on the sourdough bread. I'll get into those in just a second. And then she'll have leftovers from dinner or ham bean soup for lunch. Her dinners are going to consist of turkey casserole, turkey tetrazzini, and garlic bread pizza. And then Rose's was an option, and I told her, I said, just as an alternative for you, you could get some of those 99-cent quesadillas and have like some guacamole, maybe some fixings to go on top of those, as opposed to spending the $10.80 at Rose's. So we put a question mark, and then we started with the meal plan. As we went through the meal plan, we looked at recipes and ideas, made a list of things we would need, made a list of things that we would have, and then of course we made a list of wants. So over here you'll see I wanted to have something that started on the day that she starts, so I just made this little sheet for myself. We start on Thursday because she does her grocery shopping on Wednesday, so this menu plan runs from 4/29 through 5/5. And so we've got her oatmeal in here twice, we've got breakfast bowls in here 3 times, and yogurt parfaits with boiled eggs twice. And then we just spread out the lunches and dinners, and she did decide that on Tuesday she does want some roses. So we added the roses in, got the $10.80 because she knows exactly what that's going to cost. Now, for that $10.80, you guys, let me tell you, she could have got a lot of food. Those tortilla chips, some queso, some cheese, some guacamole, some salsa. We could have gotten quite a bit of food, some sour cream. She could have made quesadillas at least 2 or 3 times. She could have had extra chips and guac and salsa, but it is her choice. I'm so respectful of that. I love that she has options. So, that being said, so she's got her roses and her 2 leftover roses, and then everything else sort of rotated through. Let me tell you about these sandwiches, y'all. It's just on Saturday and Sunday that she's going to make these. I make my kids these amazing sandwiches with all kinds of stuff, right? I make club BLTs. I make all kinds of sandwiches, and we love hot sandwiches that are grilled, that on the outside, instead of regular butter, you use a garlic butter. If you don't have sodium restrictions, I highly recommend the garlic spread from Sam's Club. The garlic butter from Kroger is good, I make my own with unsalted butter. So you take the sourdough bread that we're going to spend a little bit of money on this week, and you put the garlic butter on it, and in the middle you put all of your fixins. Well, when we went to look, Kroger had, and this is what started that idea, Kroger had oven roasted turkey breast on sale for $6.99 a pound. That's a really good price for a pound of lunch meat. But then I told her, I said, anytime you're looking at lunch meat, I want you to look and see how much it would cost to buy the meat and make it yourself and divvy it out. So when we pulled it up, those butterball turkey in the bags, you can get a 3-pound one for $10 and change, almost $11, and it's 3 pounds of meat. So $6.99 for one, which is $7, or $11 for 3, and you're tripling the meat for about 50% more cost. So that's what we decided to do. I'll show that some recipes to you guys here in a minute, but she's going to use that turkey to make these delicious turkey, bacon, and avocado sandwiches that are hot with the garlic butter on the outside and pressed. So she's got cheese, she's got sourdough bread. She already had mayonnaise and cheese and stuff at home, but we bought the turkey, we bought the sourdough bread, excuse me. She's going to have these delicious sandwiches, but then she's going to have a little over 2 pounds of turkey left, so we're going to make these recipes, the turkey casserole, the turkey tetrazzini. She's going to have those, and at the end of the week, you guys, we're going to individually freeze at least 6 portions of soup, at least 3 portions of turkey tetrazzini, and that's if she does 3 servings or 6 servings out of a 9x13 dish. If she does 8 servings out of a 9x13 dish, she's going to freeze 5 of those. And then our turkey casserole is the exact same. It's the same size dish, and she can cut it into 6 larger portions or 8 normal size portions. So she's going to be freezing at least 3, but potentially 5. And if you look at this in a whole perspective, at a minimum, she's freezing 12 meals that are already made, that all she's going to have to do is reheat, or if she wants to take them for lunch, take them out the night before, put them in the fridge, throw them in her lunchbox to take the next day. She's freezing 12 meals. I think that is incredible, and she still has 6 chicken breasts, a pound of ground beef, and a package of 6 pieces of chicken for another meal. So I am, again, blown away by what she's been able to do with her $46.75 in grocery and her $17.50 in eat out. She is going to have a little bit more than $5, closer to $6 in her eat out budget left. So I don't know what she's going to do with that. I don't know if she's going to go get the quesadillas and the tortilla chips. She was able to get oranges and ice cream off of her wants list. She did not get grapes, cucumbers, broccoli, or new storage containers. So those are things that we may move to the next week's wish list, or she may want something totally different next week. But she did get oranges and ice cream. So these have a longer shelf life than grapes do, and that's what she chose to do. And then, of course, ice cream, because who doesn't love dessert? So that is it for this week, you guys. I want to thank you so much. I'm going to pop over and share some recipes with you that she's going to be using to cook these meals. If you have any suggestions, any comments, or any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. I do go through those with her and share those with her. She has been so appreciative of you guys' support and encouragement, and it really has motivated her to keep going. And I think there's going to be a time sometime soon where she's going to be able to do most of this on her own, and she's not going to need me anymore. But that's going to be just fine. We're going to be great. And this is this week, and I will go share these recipes with you guys. And when I'm all done with the recipes, this video will be over, and you guys will have all of the information that I have for this week. Take care of yourselves, guys. Let's go look at some recipes. All right, so let's go over those few recipes. This is a very good, just base recipe for ham bean soup. So anytime you bake a ham, you want to save that end of the ham with the ham bone on it and the meat around it that, you didn't get cut off of there. And then if you have any scraps, which we typically save probably half a pound or so, maybe a pound of the little bits and pieces of meat, she did as well. So this ends up being such a delicious soup. Again, this is just a base. You can add to it, take away from it, whatever you want to do. But basically, you're just going to get a pound of beans, your ham bone, and any little scraps that you have. And then you're going to use olive oil to saute your onions and garlic. And I use dried seasonings. I don't always have fresh ones, and they are kind of pricey to buy if you don't. So she's going to saute onion and garlic and some seasonings. This one has cumin and red pepper flakes, salt and pepper in it. We use sort of rosemary, thyme, pepper, onion, garlic, that sort of stuff in ours. We also add celery and carrots to our ham bean soup. So again, you can do what you want with it. Any opportunity that I have to sneak veggies in, I take. And then you do 10 cups of water, or if you want to use a stock or a broth, you can as well. And you're just going to soak your beans overnight. Then in the morning, in a stock pot, you're going to do the oil, your ham, your onions, your garlic, all of that, soften it all up. Then you're going to add those drained beans and your seasonings and your water. And you're going to bring it to a boil, and then you're going to cook it. We typically do ours in the slow cooker. So we saute our veggies in a skillet, put it in the slow cooker with the ham and the beans and the water and everything, and we cook it on low for about 6 to 8 hours. This one you're going to do on the stove top for about an hour and a half, and then you're going to come back and you'll know it's done if the ham that was on the bone is like falling off, or just as soon as you touch it with a fork, it just falls right off. Then you're going to pull the bone out once all the meat comes off. And if you want more water, you can add more water. If you like it more soupy or stewy, you can do that. Put your salt and pepper in. And I know for us, we will take a little bit of the beans and water, maybe like a cup or so, and use an immersion blender and get it thick, and then add that back in. So it was more like a stew. And then we just serve ours with some fresh crusty bread or something that we get. You can get a loaf of it for like $1. And here down here, and she even says you can add 2 to 3 chopped carrots or celery for extra veggies, not necessary, but do add extra color. If using the carrots and celery, you do it when you add the onions. So look, it was down there all along and I didn't even know. So anyways, This is a spicyperspective.com, Nana's Epic Navy Bean Ham Bone Soup. If you're interested in that recipe, this is what it looks like when it's done. It is phenomenal. Let's go over to the leftover turkey casserole. If you are looking for something to use your leftover turkey after Thanksgiving with, I know that's a long ways away, or if you see turkey breast on sale for a good price, or if you decide that this is something you want to try, when she makes her ham bean soup, she is going to use that Jiffy cornbread mix to make a cornbread. She'll have a few slices of that cornbread. She's going to use that leftover cornbread and the leftover turkey breast to make this casserole. So all that's in this, you're going to need some butter and flour for your roux. You've got salt, pepper, that gravy that we bought, some milk, mozzarella cheese, 3 cups of cornbread cut into chunks, 3 cups of chopped turkey meat, and then those frozen veggies. Couldn't be any easier, you guys. So you take the flour and you melt the butter in a pan, you take the flour, you kind of whisk it for a roux, and then you add the gravy, the milk, the cheese, and you whisk it until it's smooth and it makes this really delicious savory sauce. You're going to throw the cornbread, the turkey, the peas, carrots, green beans, all of that into a 13 by 9 pan. I do spray mine ahead of time. You're going to cook it for 20 to 25 minutes covered. Take the aluminum foil off, cook it another 10 minutes to kind of brown up that top, and it is done. She's going to have this with a salad. A 13 by 9 makes 6 very generous portions or 8 average portions. So she's going to freeze some of these in individual little tiny small containers, and it's going to be delicious. The third dish that she's going to make with the turkey is turkey tetrazzini. So she had some pasta in the pantry, and we were trying to think of a third meal to make with that 3-pound turkey breast. So this is it. She's going to boil her pasta, and she's going to use 2 cups of the turkey, and she'll take the mushrooms, onions, and she's probably going to add in some celery and carrots that she has left over, so she gets lots more veggies. So what you do is you cook the pasta, and you only use 7 ounces of pasta, so it's not a full container. Cook it, drain it, set it aside. In a skillet, you take your mushrooms, your onions, which I can't remember where they put the onion. Oh, right here, a small onion. Your mushrooms, your onion, you start to saute those up. Then you're going to mix in your soup, your seasonings, which is poultry seasoning and ground mustard. You're going to mix that in, and then you're going to add in this cup of shredded cheese and cup of mozzarella cheese and a tablespoon of Parmesan cheese. If you don't have Parmesan and you don't have it in your budget to buy it, because it can be pricey, don't worry about it. Cook it over until the cheese is melted. Then you're going to pour it over the turkey and sprinkle with more mozzarella and parm if you have it, and bake it for 30 minutes at 350 degrees. So you take your spaghetti, put it in your grease baking dish, and lay your chopped turkey on top of it. Then you're going to pour that sauce over it. Then you're going to put a little more cheese on it, and you're going to bake it. And then it's done. And when it's done, let's see if they have a picture of it. Oh, I thought they would. Nope, maybe not. When it's done, it is really, really delicious. Now, I would personally add a little bit more seasoning to this, maybe some rosemary, some thyme, some garlic. I would add some more seasoning into it. But all in all, I think this is a great way to use up leftover turkey. I usually make a form of a turkey tetrazzini or a turkey a la king with leftover turkey every Thanksgiving. So this is a great way to use it. So those are the 3 recipes. If you're looking for a recipe for those sandwiches that I was talking about, you could probably find one on maybe a panini or something like that. I just make the very simple sandwich that I described to you guys when we went over the menu. And that's it for this week. I hope that you have found something new. I hope you have gotten an idea. I hope that this helps you in some way, because I know it is really helping me, and I know that it's helping her. So until next time, guys, have an amazing day. Have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. I hope to see you tonight in my live, 7 o'clock Central Time, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 5 o'clock Pacific, and 6 o'clock Mountain. I think I got everybody that time without even having to look at notes. Take care, everybody. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.